Yo, what's up, guys? In this video, we have Tartarus and Truth. Really, he's Regret, but we have Truth. But really, he's Regret. But never mind that. Let's get into it. Alrighty. Now, we just have to surgically open up this box without harming the figures. This should be easy. Alright, that's already done. We did that. Now let's pull the figures out. Alright. Please, Tartarus. Oh. Oh my god, I can't believe I have them. So let's push them out. Look at that. Okay. The Prophet and his chair. Alright. Don't look at the box too much. Tartarus and his meat slapper. Because yes, it's a meat slapper. Don't correct me. That's probably what he uses to tenderize his steaks. It's the meat slapper. The Truth, or the Regret. You are Regret. I dub thee Regret. And you want to know why? Show a picture of Regret. And show a picture of Truth. Okay, now that you all know the difference between Truth and Regret, we can now get into the video. So first we have Crippled Man. Yes, he is now Crippled Man.
Do we have another copy
So
of that?
so let's get Crippled Man his chair. That way he can be uncrippled. He can float around in this thing. So Crippled Man, you have your chair now. Don't worry, we'll put your things here. I fixed Crippled Man. There you go. Now let's get Big Boy. Oh man, this guy, I tell you, he makes me want to scream hooray. Hooray! We have Tartarus. Just look at this guy. Look, don't you just want one? I want 10 of them. This guy just, I love Tartarus to begin with. Like, he's my favorite boss from any Halo game. Like, Halo Infinite may have had more bosses, but Tartarus was just he was just like a beast. I tell you, this man was unstoppable in his day. Until Arbiter kind of offed him. But, you know, I think Arbiter had external help, like Johnson. So it doesn't technically count. So let's just stand him right there and get into the rest of it. Alright, so now let's get their base out of the box. Their bases. I'm going to do this behind camera, so I don't want to knock them over. But you can just hear that sound, telling them I'm actually doing it. That box crackling will tell you it all. Especially when the box is that of a legend. A legend. Tartarus. Tartarus the legend. Legend shouldn't die. Tartarus shouldn't have died. Big Boy shouldn't have died. I believe that. So here are the two bases. The standard purple bases. But, you know, enough of that. Let's take a look at Regret first. Because, you know, Tartarus is the best one, so he needs to be last. Because the best for last is how that statement goes, I think. So, let's pull Old Man out of his chair. Because, you know, he needs to learn how to walk again after he's been crippled by his brothers that bullied him. I think that's how that went. His Truth bullied Regret. Wasn't that what it is? Yeah, I actually don't know. I'm pretty sure he didn't actually bully him. Just, like, these guys look old. So, and crippled. Like, bro can't even walk. He uses that little chair to get around. Look, just... Now, how crippled are you if you have to use a chair to get around? Like, how crippled must you be? You need to learn how to walk again. But no, that's not the fact. So he just looks really good. Like, look at those whited out eyes, and just this robe. That's definitely Regret's robe. Truth had a red robe. Trust me, Truth had a red robe. So looks really good, and the gold ring just hits home for me. Well, Tartarus hits home way more, but this kind of hits home. I mean, he doesn't really thrill me. He kind of mildly makes me want to throw him out of a window, because, you know, I hated this guy. You know why? He called honor guards in instead of fighting me himself. I had to run up to this guy and beat the crap out of him on a chair while I had honor guards chasing me because he was too cowardly to get off his chair and fight me. So, but yeah, let's regret for you. Alrighty, so for the accessories, we have Old Man's Chair. And yes, I'm going to refer to him as Old Man. Or crippled. Or handicapped. He's something. But just look at these feet. So the chair comes in two pieces. Then you just pop them together, and you have a wheelchair. That's why they gave Tartarus to him. Tartarus is his designated pusher. That's right. Tartarus, how you have fallen. Then we have Tartarus's steak tenderizer. Steak tenderizer. Because, you know, that's totally what I'm going to do with this, is tenderize some steaks. I mean, to be fair, it is the size of a figure, but it does have the weight you need to tenderize a steak. So, but it looks really good, like the detail they went through to make the, like, gripping and just the little areas all surrounded. Just love it. Just perfect. Perfect. Then we have the two bases. Nothing special, not important, nothing, just nothing. Yeah.
Beside me.
Okay, now Old Man's articulation.
You had the one that was in the envelope.
So his arms go up and down.
No,
That's where,
His neck
that's where that was.
kind of moves. I mean, I think there's too much armor on him, and I don't know why he needs to wear armor. He doesn't even fight. He sits in a chair and scoots around. Or he has Tartarus push him around. Why do you need armor? Tell me, why? But nonetheless, I think that's actually a crown. Maybe a piece of a crown, actually. But his head can kind of move if you get it warmed up enough. You can have him look straight forward, or you can have him look at himself. So, then waist, turn side to side, and then up and down. I don't want to turn all the way, afraid it'll pop out. But then now, that's Old Man for you. Let's put him back in his chair. He can go to sleep now. Sweet dreams. Tartarus, I'm sorry. Alright, now for Tartarus' articulation. So, both arms articulation is one arm can go this high, one arm can go this high. Then he can like do the little dance where you can do dun 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 dun. No, that's not what he does. No, okay. Then his elbows, he has two of them, both bend about 90 degrees. The wrist, up, down, side, turn all the way around. Then he, a little jig after he does it. Head turns all the way around. Then you just sit and stare at his glorious mohawk. Like, who wouldn't love this mohawk? I love this mohawk. It is Tartarus-y. It is. I swear it is. This looks so Tartarus. So Tartarus. I swear it's a Tartarus. Right? Then he can do kind of a decent front kick. Really sloppy side kick, to be honest. He's a brute. He shouldn't have to do that. His knees can bend. Yeah, everyone wants to know this. His ankles go up and down, and you can kind of go side to side. And he can beat the crap out of Old Man, because that's what I would do. And he also can hold his hammer and just look so cool while doing it. He can just, like, hold it and just, he scares me. He really does. Like, this is the face of evil. Well, I take it back. That's the face of evil. But He is second in line to the face of evil. Never mind, that's face of stupidity, actually. I checked myself, and that's the face of idiocy, stupidity, dumbness, weakness, crippledness. So, but that's for his articulation, and then his peg holes. He's the only one of the two peg that has peg holes, and they can actually they're actually supposed to be stood on a base, so they can just. But they are hard to put on. I'm pretty sure it's because they were trying to slowly, over time, get rid of the bases like they did in Series 6. Sorry guys, I know you can only see his head bobbing, but I'm trying to use the table as leverage on his feet. And it kind of worked. Kind of didn't as well. I kind of suck at this, don't I? Well, that's as good as I can do for the base. You can even see the pegs. So, there he is. Alright, let's take a look at Tartarus. More detailed. He has a mohawk. It just looks so good. Then like his teeth and just eyes and just menacing. Like ooh. Then I got his skeleton or Ted. I have no words. I mean, I love you. Yeah, that's all I gotta say. Alrighty, so this is my favorite pose I've got him to do. Kicking the crap out of old man. Or crippled. Or fossil. Yeah, something. I will think of better insults in the next video and share them to you. But thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe, and see you guys next one. Bye.
Did you hear me?